Peace, love, and light, my dear Virgos. Welcome to my channel, EyeAmButterflyTarot, and it is Idle Butterfly. And I'm here to give you this Divine Feminine reading. I want to get down to the person whom you are thinking of, what they are going through, and how they feel about you. This is going to be a quick reading. This is for December 2021. All right. Trying not to be in the shot, but it happens. All right. So what's going on with your person? I have sacrifice. Peaceful among thorns. So it looks like this person wants to make peace with you. They're willing to sacrifice. Gilded regret or guiled regret. It's gilded or guiled. So this person wants to make peace with you. This person is willing to sacrifice, it looks like, whatever in order to I guess to get at you. We'll see. So what are they going through? What are they currently going through? Currently, they are at a point where they are unhappy. You have the Sun card in the reverse. The Sun card in reverse, it talks about being genuinely unhappy, but it also talks about someone who feels as though that they failed, that something that they were looking forward to just didn't work out, and they really had high hopes for it. So this is what they're currently going through. So that might be that gilded regret. I guess gilded, that's a gilded regret. The Two of Cups. Two of Cups is union, partnership, soulmates. But it's also talking about working with somebody that you feel is much like yourself, coming together and pouring into each other, helping each other grow. And the Six of Cups in the reverse. So this is talking about the past, that they're reminiscing on the past, on the good times and the bad times. And it's like they're stuck in the past concerning your situation. So they're full of regret. And they may feel as though that they might have sacrificed you. Now, peaceful among thorns might mean that right now they're at a point in their life where they're ready to make a change, where they're ready to tackle their dark side and come into the light. Some shadow work. Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Ace of Swords is talking about confusion in the mind. It could be lies. It also could be a hot temper. You know, sometimes the Ace of Swords in the reverse could be a warning, you know, about making certain decisions without thoroughly thinking them through, much like the Knight of Swords. But it looks like there was some confusion between you and this person, maybe a lack of communication. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Now, the Eight of Swords in reverse is talking about confronting one's fears. You know, confronting the dark side of oneself. Okay? So this is what they're going through, okay? The Emperor and the World card. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So you have this person that is going through a transformation. They're looking within themselves. They're looking back on the past, on possibly what they may have self-sabotage, or it's saying that the connection between you and them, like they're reflecting back on it. They haven't forgotten you. They still see you as being the person that they want to want to come together with. But sometimes that's not always possible, because when you're in a relationship, you know, it's like I hear people so quick to get into a relationship, but I feel so like if you're not working on yourself and you're not trying to be a better person, then that's going to backfire on you. So it looks like this person maybe was not being honest with themselves, but then now they're facing the truth, because that Ace of Swords is in the reverse and the Six of Cups is in the reverse. The Six of Cups is talking about, yes, reminiscing on the old times, the good times, but it's also talking about wearing rose-colored glasses, ignoring the obvious, you know, being stuck in the past. So this person is living in the past in their mind. Okay, you might be dealing with either an air sign or possibly Aries, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or maybe even a Leo. So it looks like this person, what they're going through now is they're regretting. They're in reflection mode, and they very well may feel as though that they had sacrificed the relationship between you and them. But they're at a point where they're turning themselves around. The peaceful among thorns is this Six of Swords in the reverse. The Six of Swords in the reverse is, not Six of Swords, sorry, Eight of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Swords in reverse is talking about realizing that it was you who was limiting yourself. It was you who was causing yourself the, you know, the person, we're talking about the person you're dealing with. It was them who was holding themselves back from their greatness. The Emperor. The Emperor is the a self-mastered person. He is a husband, a father, an entrepreneur, a leader, who is not afraid to stand up for anything, and who has his money in order, and who has his life in order. Okay. So then we have the World card. The World card talks about completion. That this person has evolved. They have completed a cycle. And now with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, it's talking about it's time for them to come back to you. So this is what is going on. It's like it took them, they're filled with regret, but it's like they're moving through it. They're not stuck there. So though they may have been filled with regret with that sacrifice, I feel as though that sacrifice is talking about killing the ego. You know, that Ace of Swords can also represent the ego. The ego is the mind, okay? And what the mind think is, the mind is. And sometimes the mind is not working for you, it's working against you. So with the Sun card and the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's talking about sacrificing of the ego and realizing that they have regrets. And it's saying that now they have been in hermit mode. They've done some introspection. And, you know, it gets kind of cheesy. You know, I'm trying not to be cheesy with you. I'm just saying, Virgo, that I may read these cards this way. I don't know the person that you are dealing with personally. And this is for my divine feminine. You could be in a same-sex relationship or a heterosexual relationship. It doesn't matter. Or whatever the case. My whole point is that sometimes we get epiphanies in our life. And I would like to put this as best as I can possibly put it. But sometimes we get these epiphanies and it's like sometimes it's a little too late. And after we get these epiphanies, that's when we decide upon ourselves like, oh my gosh, I messed up. How do I get this back? I'm on my way back. Matter of fact, I never let go. I never fully left. Now, this could be somebody you're not attached to, or it could be somebody you still are with. That's somebody that you could currently still be with is going through their own internal workings. It's very possible. I just wanted to make that clear. It is very, very possible that someone will go through their own spiritual journey And like these past retrogrades that hit, they hit something different. These past retrogrades, well, I don't know if we're still in Virgo retrograde. Not Virgo, Venus retrograde. I would have to check. But I'm saying that the Venus retrograde has caused a lot of people, including myself, I'm an earth sign, to go inward. And I'm still going inward, and I'm facing all kinds of things within myself. So, you know, if you're dealing with matter of fact, it's not even, I mean, it's not even talking about earth signs, period. Venus retrograde is talking about people going inward and doing that inner work, doing that sorry, doing that shadow work. And when you come out on the other side, the Eight of Swords, then you become the Emperor. And I've been doing shadow work since this past summer. It's been rough. And now I'm getting to a point where I'm conquering my fears. I'm conquering the things that hold me back, and I'm becoming, I'm constantly reflecting and holding myself accountable for what I'm doing with my life and what I do to other people. And that's what it looks like here. Okay? So that's what they're going through right now. So what is it? How do they feel concerning you? I'm going to use a different deck. I'm not even going to move these cards, okay? How do they feel about you? Definitely that they're ready. They never let go of you. I know that much. Because you got the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the World card. The World card is talking about they're ready for a new cycle. I have a sore throat. My throat is sore. So I hope I'm loud enough where you can hear me. I hope that's not disturbing the reading. Okay. How do they feel about my dear Virgos, the person that my divine feminine Virgos are thinking of? I will be putting out the divine masculine in a few days. I just don't do readings just because I have to do them when I feel like I'm pulled to do them, and I feel pulled to do them right now. How does the person that my dear Virgos are thinking of for the month of December 2021, how do they feel concerning them? So it's saying that right now they've done work, they're doing work, they've worked on themselves, so now how do they feel about you? On the bottom of the deck is the Devil. So that's saying that, fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know how you want to take this. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. Look, my lights are glowing. My lights decided to jump around. Wow. Okay, so you might be dealing with a Capricorn, the Devil card. The Devil card talks about temptations, obsessions, restrictions, codependency, addictions. Feeling like you are trapped and you can't get away from this energy. Okay? Then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. Regret and remorse, but on the other side, it's saying that they realize how they feel. They want to let bygones be bygones. They don't want to fight with you no more. They don't want to be separated from you. They want to apologize to you. You may have caught them in some form of deception because you got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. The Seven of Swords is caught with, I said, this is my hand in the cookie jar card, where you got caught with your hand in the cookie jar, and you gotta say it. You gotta tell the truth. Maybe with the Ace of Swords, they were liars. And then we have the Star card. Oh, wow. And we have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Empress, okay? And then we have, once again, the Sun card in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And the Page of Coins in the reverse. So it looks to me, how they feel about you is that they are crazy about you, actually. And they feel as though that they've done you dirty. They've done you wrong. They feel as though that they owe you a sincere apology. That they are wishing, hoping, praying, just hoping and praying and wishing. That's what I'm saying. They want to speak to you, to tell you the truth, to tell you that you mean the world to them. You're everything to them. But they feel as though that they done messed up. they done messed up. The Sun card's coming up in reverse once again. And the Wheel of Fortune, they saying they are facing their karma right now. And with the Page of Coins in the reverse, it's saying that they are like, they don't know where to begin. They don't know where to begin. My throat is so sore, y'all. Please forgive me if my voice sounds scratchy. They do not know where to begin. They think the world of you. The Empress is, you could be, look, you have the Emperor in the under deck, the under part of the deck, and then you have the Empress. That is twin flame, true soulmate, divine partnership. But it's saying that they don't see themselves, and plus the Two of Cups was down there. They can't see themselves with anybody other than you. So it's saying that they would like to try to find some way to work this out because they can't get over you. They're not able to. The Devil card doesn't always have to be a bad card the way that people give it a rap for. It just means that somebody's desire for you is so strong. Yes, it has lust attached to it and all these other things because it deals with the physical realm. Like I said, you might be dealing with an Aries or possibly a Capricorn or even an Aquarius. But what I'm saying, look, I said Aquarius and lights lit up. You know best. Or they might have these strong elements or signs in their chart. What I'm saying is that they think of you highly, but they feel as though that they may have done so much damage that luck is not on their side. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. But with the Judgment card, it's saying that they want another chance. They're hoping, praying, and wishing for another chance with you. And again, the Three of Swords in reverse. They did something to hurt you, to break your heart. Or it's just saying they want to unbreak your heart. Whatever the case, that they're just, yeah, the Ten of Wands. So this is a burden for them. Like they've been carrying this around. Some people, even in this time, this day and age that we live in, some people are actually genuine people. Okay, they are. And we make mistakes and we hurt people that we actually care about. And sometimes it takes for there's to be some distance put between you and them for you both to heal. For this person to finally come to their senses to realize that I was a messed up person. And it looks like they've been through that they realized I was a messed up person. I did them dirty. Whereas if you're dealing with a masculine or a feminine, it doesn't matter. And meaning I have to man up. I have to become the emperor, meaning I have to take charge. I have to hold myself accountable and understand that there are people underneath me that rely on me, depend on me, that love me, and I need to be in control and love them back and support them and give them their worth. The Empress. Okay? So they have been suffering through their regret. And it's saying sacrifice. Sacrifice to me is killing the ego. That they are in a moment where they're doing the dark night of the soul, killing off the ego. And with this, look at this card. I'm trying not to get in the shot. You might see the side of my bobblehead. Peaceful among thorns. Meditation. The lotus that's surrounding and protecting this person. Look, seeing into the future. Meditation mode. Peaceful among thorns. Where it's peace amongst chaos. That is that Eight of Swords in the reverse. Releasing yourself from the binded chains and the shackles and the things that you have imprisoned yourself within. They have come to terms and resolve for what it is that they are going through concerning you. So I'm going to pull a love oracle. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. The Judgment card is here. With the Wheel of Fortune, they feel like whatever it is that they have gone through in their life, they brought that upon themselves. It's their karma. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So it looks like a reconciliation is coming. A love, a love, healing, a healing. The star card is there. The star card is talking about healing, having faith, having hope, looking forward to a brighter day. It says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. That might be that devil card. Yeah. But see, with the Emperor and the Empress, it means that, that you guys are much alike each other. You complement each other. And with the devil card, there might be some toxicities. But this saying that they really, really, they can't stop thinking. They're just obsessive, really. They just want to make this right. They know whatever transgressions, they did something to break your heart. They did something to hurt you. And I mean, I don't like to talk about third party, but most likely they may have stepped out of the relationship, or they just did something to just completely disrupt what was going on between you and them. Let me pull one from my Spirit Oracle deck, and then I'm done. All right, 2 popped out. Let's see what they say, and then we're done here. It says emotions. It says you are awash with unexpressed emotions. Say exactly what you feel. It is safe for you to speak your truth. That's the Ace of Swords that came up. That they do want to speak the truth, bring clarity to what's going on. And reflections. Yes, they have been reflecting. Reflect upon blessings and be grateful for all the beautiful times in your life. Give thanks for the many, give thanks for the many blessings you receive each day. You can connect energetically to those you love. Simply feel them inside your heart. Life is beautiful. Just because of what I've seen here, I see this person turning themselves around. They might have gotten caught up in this Venus retrograde, where they decided to go inward and start working on all those issues that they've had most likely since childhood that have self-sabotaged them throughout their whole entire life. And if that is the case, then great for them. Okay? I'm sending you all peace, love, and light. And if you believe that this is your story, put a like on it. If you believe this is not your story, hey, put a dislike on it. Either way, just, this is what I'm saying. So, who could you possibly be dealing with? What signs? Remember, this is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and possibly your Mars, and their Mars. I said their Mars, your Mars, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, Aries. So you might definitely be dealing with an Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. All right. So if you know the chart, prominence in their chart, there you go. All right. I will catch you on the next reading. All right, stay tuned. As I always say, peace, love, and light to you all. I'll catch you on the next reading. Peace and so much love. Thank you and goodbye.